Let's get started, guys. I'm just like, I better go get my cup of coffee. I see some Trex down in there. And but let's get the coffee started. I'll get the horses set up. We'll start making up some stringers. We got to have 4 5-step stringers. Okay, I got some horses out. I got a 12-foot 2x12. Cut it in half. Not going to be able to use them scrap pieces for anything anyway. And so we got 2 of these. I always check for defects on them. And there's really not, just a little bit of check here at the end. And that usually goes away. And I always look for one good side. Sometimes you get a little bark or wane like this little edge here. So that's where I want to take out my stringers. And I've got 2 squares. This one I can read. This one I write on. And then, now I'm going to grab my notebook because I can't quite remember the numbers from yesterday. You probably do if you saw the video. Okay, I come up with my rise and run. I set up an example to show you if you can see that. We're going to run our fascia on like this. Not the right size yet, obviously, not even the right direction, but the right thickness. And we're going to go with our 2 deck boards. We're going to get about 1.5 inches overhang. And then we're going to put our fascia under that, which is going to support the tread. And the material we're going to use is going to be the smooth edge board. They call it a square edge instead of the groove. I just don't have any small examples of that. And yeah, I'm going to get cutting these stringers. What I do is after I get my overall height, I do the math so every step's the same height. You always have to take into consideration the thickness of your top deck board, your start. And then I take my steel square, throw a marker on my 2 numbers. You could use Stair gauges if you got them. I actually have them, I just don't use them. Don't need to really. And then that's it, and just set her on and go. And that's our first one. I'm going to start cutting that out and see how far we get. Gotta go grab my coffee first. All right, what I got, we got our first tread down. This is a sample. So our post cover goes on, our base goes down. The reason the post had to be inside is I didn't want the edge of this to hang over. Normally I would notch out the post and that would allow it to go wider. I didn't want to go over 4 foot because I didn't want to waste material. And look at the mess this is making. I got a 6-inch deep pile here. Lots of cut off pieces. This is why I didn't want to do it at the job down there, because her lawn would be a disaster. Look how deep this is. And then I got all these pieces. That would be a mess if the wind was blowing or the rain. Her whole lawn would look terrible. And this is my driveway, dirt. Item, you know, crusher run. It's not going to hurt it, and I can run my tractor vacuum over it and suck it up. But her lawn is only from the edge of the driveway to like here, and it's about yay wide, and I need all this space today, so this is why I needed to do this at home. That's only one board out of 20 I got to do like this, and the neighbors probably wouldn't have liked it down there being right in the city. They're so close together. All right, now I'm going to rip my pieces down to 5 inches, and then I'm going to raise the blade in the table saw, and I'm going to rip them down to about 1/2 inch. So I'm going to get rid of the lugs on it, and that'll give me a little bit more overhang, and I can use these scrap pieces up. Look at these beautiful leaves here, guys. What's left of them. They're calling for snow next week. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? Look at all the leaves I got to do on the lawn. I had them all vacuumed up the other day. So I'll put this on time lapse and keep on moving here. All right, now I want to put my risers on. I'm using a square. Line it up on my row of screws so I know they're hitting a stringer in the center, and drive them home. Usually on the risers, use color match screws and then don't plug it. I gotta see what she says about that. The Cortex plugs are kind of expensive for what they are. I think they're $35 a package for 75 of them. And I used 1.5 on the stairs so far. I still got to do the risers, so it's going to be I don't know, about 80 bucks probably to do just the stairs with hidden fasteners. Pretty expensive. So I just ripped this other one down. That looking pretty good. Let's see how the last one looks. Check that out. So I can just rip the last one a whisker. Actually, I might rip these two a whisker just so they look even. And or if I rip this one, then it'll slide over a little bit. All right, here's the stairs complete. I got to go on and do the lattice frames now, but I think this is going to work out pretty good. Well, I think building the stairs at home was a good idea. I just need some more muscle power to help me unload them and put them in place without damaging them. I'm going to try a two-wheel dolly and a helper. I think if we just set it on some of these carpets and these drop cloths I got, we should be able to snake it out of here. Maybe I can back up to it. It probably weighs, it's probably 200 pounds anyway. But this is a beaver tail trailer, so it's not sitting level now. It angles down. But if I put it right here, I think we can scoot it right out and get it right on the sidewalk. And then I want to use stair hanger brackets. I got to put my fascia board on the front of the deck yet. And I got no help this weekend. I got to see if I can round up a helper. Otherwise, I'll have to wait till like Monday or something. But yeah, I got to do my inventory, make sure I got enough Trex with me. I've got my stair on both sides, my stair railings. I've got my top railings. The next thing we got to work on is building something with this. It's a little rough shape. The bottom's treated, but this is pretty rough. So I'll probably end up making some kind of jig to cut around circle and get my router bits out and see what matches the best. So that's the next project.